Are you watching closely?
Avengers!
It's alive!
It's showtime.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Blockbuster Brawl. I'm your host, Caleb Coho, and tonight we have the culmination of this little picture of rookie teams. We'll see which one of them will advance to the number one contenders match. The mighty Crabjoys, Javi and Tyler, taking on a kill for all seasons, Will and Antonio. I think this is going to be a really great one. Both teams have played really, really well to get to 2-0. It'll be really exciting to see which one emerges as our 3-0 sort of leader in the clubhouse for rookie teams. Going to be a good one. We'll start by talking to the mighty Crabjoys. The only team this year that I think has finished a match with only half the team in a victory. Didn't even have to answer a question. It was pretty impressive. How are you guys feeling about being in this match, and how do you feel about playing Will and Antonio?
I haven't even gotten to be able to see a round 3. It's like the first time I wasn't there, and then the second time was a knockout, so we didn't even have to draft categories. So this is going to be odd for me if that goes to that direction, which, it definitely might with Kill because they're a good team. I got really not much to say. I did watch a movie for this. I will not say what it is because it might be on the wheel or it might not be. And that'll definitely play into whether they give it to us or not.
Very true.
It's true. He did finish his assignment that I gave him at the end of last match. So I think this will be pretty fun. It's going to be an interesting composition for a team. I like Will Antonio a lot and intrigued to see how they do in this one. I think that it should be pretty cool. I think they'll have some good strengths in here.
For sure. Absolutely. We'll bring in your opponents. Will, Antonio, a kill for all seasons. You guys have had a really impressive start. You beat the Web Family Values. You beat Mischief Managed, and you find yourself here. I watched back the video while I was editing it, and Will's reaction to the win over Mischief Managed. That's 10 out of 10 reaction gifts. Brian Michaels, make it. But you find yourselves here one step away from a number one contenders match. In your way, these two guys. How you feel about being here tonight?
I got no words. I'm still running off the high of the Knicks being up 3-0 in the basketball series, but I'm glad to be here. Will's been a great partner. Happy to be here along for the ride.
Yeah, I could not have asked for a better partner in Antonio. Anytime that I leave points on the ground, he seems to know how to pick them up. We work really well together. I'm also really glad that Tyler I was able to convince Tyler to convince Javi to actually watch the Alvin and the Chipmunks films, which aren't even in this match. And so it's nice that he's finally getting around to actually watching those goddamn films. But I'm happy to be here. This is going to be a really fun match. I say let's just have some fun.
Absolutely. Despite the petitioning from Will Cohen, we do not have Alvin and the Chipmunks, and We Are Family yet. But
because they all died on his face.
It did. All right, we'll get into round number one, which works like this. You guys are going to be getting 8 questions from 8 different areas within the realm of Blockbuster Brawl. Should you get all 8 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule, as well as these lovely things called lifelines, where you have your multiplier, where players will have a chance to multiply the point value of a question by double. The bar rule, where you have a second chance to answer the question, and 50-50, which can only be used in round 2 to eliminate 2 multiple choice options. Be aware that stealing is available in round 2, but we'll get to that a little bit later. And you cannot use these lifelines on your 3 and 4 pointers in round number 3. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
Yeah, I actually do have one. What if you decide to use a multiplier in round 2, get it wrong? Do they get to steal it for that?
Yes. The multiplied point value is what the steal is worth. We'll get into round number 1. Your first question in the category is Spirit of Adventure. In 300, Rise of an Empire, what is the name of Xerxes' father?
Boy.
How well do you know your Bible/Middle Eastern history? That's the question. Unless you did watch 300, Rise of an Empire. In which case I say, nerd. 5, 4, 3, 1. Fence down. We will start with Javi.
Said Xerxes Senior.
It's a great guess. We'll go to Antonio.
I was trying to think of a joke, but I had nothing.
We'll go to Tyler.
I can't remember. I said son.
And we'll go to Will.
And I said Samson for some reason.
All incorrect. Looking for Darius.
Okay.
I feel like all right.
Normal. Okay.
We are still tied at 0 going to your next question. The category of dark futures. In Predator Badlands, what is the name of the planet Deck goes to in order to hunt the Callus? The best Predator film. It's not even up for debate. I think that is by far the best Predator movie they made.
I'm gonna take. Do that.
I mean, you can argue Prey. I think I like Badlands more than Prey at this point. But I'd say those are like the only two good Predator movies. Come at me. I think the first one's bad. But
That's good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Antonio.
I got nothing. Damn, I love this movie too.
We'll go to Tyler.
I said Genna.
We'll go to Will.
Yeah, I said Calic.
And we'll go to Javi.
Yeah, I said like Tekka or something, but I think Tyler's right.
Tyler is right. It is Genna. So the Crabjoys will go up 1-0 into your third question in the category of Modern Masters. Donnie Donowitz, a.k.a. the Bear Jew, holds what rank in Inglourious Bastard?
Damn. Okay.
Another great film. Should have won Best Picture. Stand by it. But, oh well. Tarantino, yet to win Best Director, probably will have it when he finally decides to get off his ass and make whatever last movie he's going to make. He'll probably just grave the trophy with his name on it, even if it sucks, just because he should probably have like 3 anyway.
Even if it's Star Trek.
4, not 2, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tyler first.
One of the ones I haven't seen, Colonel.
We'll go to Will.
I guess Sergeant.
We'll go to Javi.
I also guess Colonel.
And we'll go to Antonio.
Good guess, partner. Sergeant.
Sergeant is correct.
Talking about the one last one, too.
2-1. Going in your next question, the category of brains. In which Brains film will you find a nurse named Olivia? A lot of nurses in a lot of movies. I would think there's a lot of nurses in the world of Brains. Feels pretty like they go hand in hand, but who knows? Fun fact to date this video, the Wolves are down 1 right now to the Spurs coming out of the halftime break, but we are going to win this game. We are going to do it because fuck Wemby. 5, 3, 2, 1. We have our own. Oh, that's a repeat for Crabjoys. Your question again. In which Brains film will you find a nurse named Olivia? First repeat for the Crabjoys. Yeah, no, fuck that French giant. We have our own. His name's Rudy Gobert. He's better. Not at shooting, but just in general. It's also
Defense.
Defense. Hey, Wemby couldn't beat Joker, and Rudy Gobert made Joker look like a middle schooler. So that's 5, 4, 3, 1. Pens down. I believe we are to Will.
I just guessed 28 days later.
We'll go to Javi.
I also guess 28 days later.
We'll go to Antonio.
I should have made that guess, but nothing.
We'll go to Tyler.
Fede Alvarez, Evil Dead.
That is correct for 1 point. It is.
Nice, buddy. Wow, I am
Crabjoys
0-0.
draw and eating 2-2. We'll go to your next question in Legendary Lovers. In Dear John, John's father collects what type of items? Welcome, America. Nicholas Sparks and Evil Dead said within 15 seconds of each other. Where else?
Kind of coming together a little bit with the 9 movie next year.
Exactly. Kind of, yeah, actually. A little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're back to Javi.
Can't wait to get 0 in this whole round 1. I said stamps. I don't know.
We'll go to Antonio.
Points?
We'll go to Tyler.
So maybe he's a military man, so I said coins.
And we'll go to Will.
And I also said stamps for some reason.
2 of you are right, and it is coins.
Yeah.
So
Nice, guys.
As we go to your next question, the category of Monster Mash. Bruce Broughton composed the score for which modern era Monster Mash movie? It's a lot of M's in a row.
Can you say the name one more time? Sorry, Bruce Broughton.
Bruce Broughton, I believe that's how you say his name. Broughton.
Thank you.
It's a bit of a name. They threw a lot of M's at me with this question. Who wrote this? You know what? You're a saint. Never mind. I believe in you. Just give me triple alliteratives out of nowhere. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Antonio.
I don't know. Wolfman.
We will go to Tyler.
I said I Frankenstein.
We will go to Will.
This is why we're a partner. I said the Wolfman.
And we'll go to Javi.
Said Del Toro's Frankenstein.
All incorrect. We're looking for the Monster Squad. Monster
Great.
Squad.
That's what I was saying. Okay.
Kind of on the verge of modern, I'd say. For your next question, the category of 0 to hero. In Space Jam, Michael is at what type of location when he sees the news report about NBA players losing their talent? One NBA player could lose their talent right now. I hope it's fucking Victor Wembanyama. Be pretty great. Love to watch it in real time. Generational hater. Somewhere Chance Ellison is like cursing my name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we are to Tyler.
I just said restaurant.
We will go to Will.
I probably screwed up. I said golf course.
We'll go to Javi.
I know he's at his house at some point, but
We'll go to Antonio.
He's in his hotel room talking to his wife.
Hotel is correct. All seasons will lead 4-3. Going into your final question in the category of Studio Ghibli. Will Arnett and Amy Poehler are featured in the American dub of which Studio Ghibli film? Two very funny people. Another funny person I know, Rudy Gobert. I don't know him personally, but it's funny what he does in the paint. See, Dylan was able to make Toronto Raptors commentary work, and I'm trying to do it with Timberwolves. And the thing is, Dylan's a lot cooler than me, as proven by a picture that I hope he makes a picture for the videos because it's really great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, we are to Will.
I just guessed Ponyo.
We'll go to Javi.
I have no idea. I said Princess Mononoke. I don't even know when that came out.
We'll go to Antonio.
I almost guessed Ponyo, but I said My Neighbor Totoro.
And we'll go to Tyler.
Strangely, also guessed Ponyo.
All incorrect looking for the secret world of Arietti.
I almost asked for a repeat for that. Shit.
End of round number 1, a kill for all seasons leads 4-3, but anything can happen is getting to round number 2, which is the wheel round, and it works like this. You guys are going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points. You can opt for multiple choice, but it devalues it down to being only worth 1. Be aware stealing is in this round for any incorrect answers. All 3 repeats for kill, 2 for Crabjoys, and all lifeline are in effect. We'll bring in the wheel. Your categories on the wheel tonight are Resident Evil, 0 to hero franchises of 3 or more, DC Legends, Modern Masters, Legendary Lovers, Grab Bag Blitz, MCU, and Hellbound. Kill, you're in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to the Crabjoys?
We definitely need to shake off that round 1. That's the worst one we've done so far. I think we should just stay the course, hold back, and see what we need to do.
Okay. So we'll defer then.
We'll defer. We'll go second, please.
All right. Just do the first spin for the Crabjoys. And you land on Legendary Lovers. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I think we'd probably spin again, personally. But
Yeah, I think we should, yeah.
Okay, great.
All right.
Nowadays.
I could never land on this spin. And it is Grab Bag Blitz.
Better. Not great, but better.
Yeah.
Remember that part in Into the Spider-Verse when he gets all the questions wrong?
Your first question, the category of Grab Bag Blitz. In the opening scene of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, what is Roger supposed to see after getting smashed by the refrigerator?
Oh. I don't know if he's supposed to be seeing stars or birds. It's one of the two.
Oh man.
I think he's supposed to be seeing stars. I think he sees birds, and he's saying that it's supposed to be stars, but I might be wrong.
Do you want to use the bar rule?
Let's go. I'd say we go. Oh yeah, actually bar rule. Yeah, let's go bar rule.
Okay.
Bar
So
rule first.
Okay.
We're gonna say stars first.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
All right. Your second question in Grab Bag Blitz. Billy Connolly is featured in how many Grab Bag Blitz films?
It could be 0, frankly.
No, it's one. It's at least one.
Okay. Do you want to go multiple?
Yeah, because I don't know if he's anything else.
Yeah. Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A1, B2, C3, or D4.
What's your one? What are you thinking?
Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah. Do you think he's probably in another one, or do you think this is a weird trick question? Do you want to 50-50 it?
We could do 50-50.
Let's 50-50 it, because who knows if we're going to go multiple later.
That is the use of your 50-50. Your options are A1 or C3.
I don't think he'd be in any of the View Askews.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Muppets.
I'm not thinking of any one-off ones that he would be in.
Yeah. I'm not coming up with enough for 3. I think you just want to go 1?
Musicals? Yeah, just one. Just go with one.
Yeah.
2.
One final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
It is,
I'm glad you remembered him in Muppet Treasure Island.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Your third question. In Clerks, Olaf. Let's start that again. In Clerks, Olaf has what specific relation to Silent Bob?
I haven't seen it, so
Oh my God, who's Olaf?
probably like
Oh, I think that's
but
like the exchange student that
cousin, first cousin.
maybe
Multiple, right?
We're definitely multipling, yeah.
Yeah, multiple, please.
Your multiple choice options are A, stepbrother, B, half brother, C, cousin, or D, nephew.
All right, so we didn't come up with a code. I'm thinking stepbrother, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think we could do that one.
Or the other one. Do you want to just go with it?
2.
Yeah, I can go with it.
Stepbrother, final answer.
That's incorrect. Kill for the 1 point steal. Your options are A, stepbrother, B, half brother, C, cousin, or D, nephew.
It's his cousin.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Cousin, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point steal.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Your fourth question. In the Heights, the song No Me Diga is performed at what type of location?
I haven't seen this one.
I haven't seen it either.
We might as well just go multiple again.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple, please.
Your multiple choice options are A, salon, B, a public pool, C, a nightclub, or D, a restaurant.
I mean, it's not my day, right? In Spanish.
No me diga. Is that the name of the song?
That was No Me Dia.
I think it's no me diga.
What would that mean?
It would mean like you don't say. So I'm thinking like hair salon, like they're gossiping.
That does sound that. If that's true, then yeah.
5.
A final answer.
That is correct for 1 point, and that was absolutely exactly the context of this.
Okay. I did not hear the D guy.
New York logic, I love it.
I do love it. And your final question. In the Muppet movie, Kermit plays what instrument?
A banjo.
It has to be, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a banjo.
I don't think they would mess that up. I think we just go for it.
Yeah. Banjo, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I was like, that would be so heartbreaking if it wasn't.
I'm like 90% sure that's where Rainbow Connection.
At the end of their spin, Crabjoys get the score up to 9. That steal puts Kill at 5.
Okay.
As we'll bring back the wheel.
We navigated it.
This will be the first spin
We should have
for a Kill.
multiplied the banjo.
And Kill, you land on opponent's choice. So, Crabjoys, what will Kill be answering the questions in?
Do you want to just give? I don't know if they prepped Resident Evil, but it's going to be harder, and we might be able to pick up steals.
Yeah. I think we do Resident Evil. Mostly because I just want to see it.
Yeah, cool. We'll give them Resident Evil, please.
Resident Evil it is. And I'm happy that this questions are being asked because it took a lot of research.
Did. Not for me.
Your first question. What is the first Resident Evil film to feature the character Nemesis?
Pretty sure it's the second one, so I think it's Apocalypse.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah, Resident Evil Apocalypse. Wait, you know what? I'm confident in it. You want to use the multiplier?
Do it then.
Resident Evil Apocalypse. Final answer. Multiplier.
That is correct for 4 points.
Tie game.
Your second question. What is the name of the safe haven Alice is tracking the broadcasts of in Resident Evil Afterlife?
I may know a multiple choice, but I got nothing off my head.
Yeah, let's go multiple then.
Okay.
Your options are A, Fusion, B, Arcadia, C, Stars, or D, Fulvio.
I think it's Arcadia. That's the only thing that sounds familiar to me. To you? Anything for you?
Arcadia stood out to me as well.
Yeah, I don't mind going for it. I mean, do you want to use the lifeline or just go for it?
Let's just go for it right now.
All right. Arcadia, final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
Nice.
Your third question. In Resident Evil Retribution, Wesker's headquarters are located inside of what specific location?
I'm sorry, you cut out for me. Can I get a technical?
In Resident Evil Retribution, Wesker's headquarters are located inside what specific location?
Is it the same as in the video game?
No.
No. Okay. Then should we just go multiple then?
Yeah, let's go multiple.
Multiple, please.
Your multiple choice options are A, the Empire State Building, B, Mount Rushmore, C, the Pentagon, or D, the White House.
Oh shit. Yeah. Do you want to use 50-50 for this one? I have no.
Why not? Like 50-50 is fine.
All right, as these are 50-50, your options are B, Mount Rushmore, or D, the White House.
I want to go White House.
I mean, Mount Rushmore does not sound logical to me.
Yeah. I don't know. That'd be very goofy, but I mean, it's a goofy franchise. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like White House.
Then let's just go for that.
All right. White House, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your fourth question. How does Alice kill Isaacs in Resident Evil, the final chapter?
Oh, man.
I saw this ages ago.
Me too.
Let's just go multiple choice.
Yep.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, stabbed, B, poisoned with the virus, C, explosion, or D, snaps his neck.
Is it explosion? Fuck, I don't know. I'm between explosion and stab. I don't know. Whatever. What are you feeling?
Do you want to use it? Let's repeat the options, please.
Yeah.
All right, your options again are A, stabbed, B, poisoned with the virus, C, explosion, or D, snaps his neck.
Do you think we're going to need the bar rule later on?
Possibly. Yeah.
Do you want to save it and just guess?
Let's save it. Let's just guess. Yeah. But what stands out to you?
5.
Poison with the virus sounds good to me, but
All right, go with that. Fuck it.
poison with the virus. Final answer.
As incorrect, Crabjoys,
Sorry.
chance to 1 point steal. Your options are A, stabbed, B, poisoned with the virus, C, explosion, or D, snaps his neck.
Mm.
I think it's. Listen, I haven't seen any of these.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember because she does.
I
there is
don't
an
think they'd be
explosion.
like, oh, she killed him with an explosion. Like, that's usually how a person dies, not how someone kills someone. So, like, my guess is stabbed, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Stab, final answer.
As incorrect, we're looking for C, explosion.
No. All right.
Quickly pulls the pin on his grenade.
It's so
Sorry, man.
over the top. That's why I like
Sorry,
to do.
dude.
All right.
That's my bad.
Your final question in Resident Evil.
Sure.
Who plays Claire Redfield in Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City?
Oh, damn it. Oh, what's her name from the Pirates of the Caribbean? The last one, Kaya. What's the last name? I don't know her name. You don't remember her last name? Because
I don't.
We're gonna.
Let's just go
we're gonna-
multiple. Let's just
Yeah,
go multiple.
we're gonna get it. We're gonna do
Multiple
this.
choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are A, Millicent Simmons, B, Lily Collins, C, Kaya Scodelario, or D, Madeline Hill.
So
Kaya
yeah.
Scout. Kaya
Just say C.
C. C like Charlie. Final answer.
That is correct for me.
Because I didn't want to mess up the last name.
For So at the end of round number 2, Kill gets their score up to 12. Crabjoy is right behind with 9. But anything can happen again in round number 3, which is the pick your points round. And it works like this. You guys put together a big board of categories that you're going to draft from again right now. Once you take a category, your opponent cannot take that category. Once you each have 4 categories, you'll assign a 1, 2, 3, and 4-point value to them. We'll go into this mathematical elimination. And a winner, Kill, you have your bar rule. Crabjoys, you have your multiplier. Crabjoys have 2 repeats. Kill have all 3. Your categories on the big board tonight are the MCU, Grab Bag Blitz, Marvel Legacy, Zero to Hero, DC Legends, Guns Lots of Guns, Wands, Wardrobes, and Rings, Oh My, and Spirit of Adventure. We're going to go ahead and let them draft. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, our teams have drafted their categories, so we start with the Crabjoy. Since you're behind, what would you like for your 1-point question?
Guns, lots of guns, right?
Yeah.
We'll do that one.
All right. Your 1-pointer in the category of guns, lots of guns. Who stars as Eve Macaro in Ballerina?
Ana de Armas.
Yeah.
Correct. Ana de Armas, final answer.
That is correct. 1 point. Brings it to 10. What would you like for your 2-point question?
We'll take Spirit of Adventure, please.
Yeah.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of Spirit of Adventure is. Who directed Jumanji?
It's Joe Johnston or Joe Dante. Oh, frick. I always get them mixed up.
Yes.
We're going to use our multiplier just right off the bat. I think it's Joe Dante. Joe Johnston.
And it's not Joe Dante.
Okay, then it's Joe Johnston. I'm pretty sure it's Joe Johnston.
Are you? Okay. I was between him and Chris Columbus.
I say we just go for it.
Okay.
Joe Johnston, final answer.
That is correct. 4 points.
Okay. Good job, buddy.
I always get I always get them.
The guy who made Gremlins and the guy who made Jumanji does not sound as crazy as you think it is.
Well, that's one.
I meant more to the audience, but so those 4 points puts Crabjoys in the lead 14-12. So we'll bounce back over to Kill. What would you like for your 1-point question?
Okay. Do you want to do wands now, or do you of our categories? What do you want to do for the 3 and 4?
I'd say MC would be safe at 4, and then you grab bag would be good for you at 3. Or you want to switch them? I don't know.
Do you think we could hit a 0 to hero on a 3, like Mighty Ducks?
If you kept your own on that, then I feel confident.
Yeah, because I just barely rewatched them last week.
Okay, so then if you want, we can say that for 3. But yeah.
Then let's maybe take wands now.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that too.
Because I feel really good about grab bag.
Okay.
So let's take wands with wands, whatever the rest of that shit is, for 1 point.
I appreciate it. Your 1-pointer in wands and whatever else the rest of that shit is who directed Oz the Great and Powerful?
Sam Raimi.
Yeah, go ahead.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. You're still behind, so we'll stick with you. What would you like for your 2-point question?
Yeah, let's do grab bag.
Okay.
Grab bag blitz, please.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of grab bag blitz is who directed Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I cannot remember this. I can't remember this Joker's name. Shit. I'm sorry.
4, 3, 2.
Roald Dahl. I don't know.
Incorrect. Looking for Mel Stewart. Mel Stewart.
Okay.
We all knew that. I know we did.
We will stick with Kill for your 3-pointer. What category would you like for your 3-point question?
Let's do 0 to hero.
Okay.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of 0 to hero is in the epilogue of Cinderella Man, it is revealed that the titular character would go on to lose his title to what boxer?
I believe it's Joe Louis.
Then let's go with it.
Confident. Joe Louis, final answer.
That is correct for 3.
Yes, Antonio.
That's
Bouncing
crazy.
back
Good
over
job.
to the Crabjoys.
I love that movie. So.
It's a great movie. Crabjoys, what would you like for your 3-point question?
Honestly, these two are interchangeable, and they're going to be the same question either way. So
Yeah.
whichever one you feel most fresh with, I'm cool with.
Feel most fresh with Marvel, so we can do DC.
Cool. Let's do DC, please.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of DC Legends is in Stardust. What is the name of the fantasy kingdom that Tristran's village borders? I'll say that again. In Stardust, what is the name of the fantasy kingdom that Tristran's village borders?
I didn't think Stardust would be in here. I didn't know if it made the transition or not.
Stormwind?
Stormhold?
Stormhold. It's Stormhold, yeah.
Okay. Stormhold, final answer.
That is correct.
Okay.
Good job, buddy. Did the alley-oop on that
All
one.
right. So here's the situation. Crabjoys, you're in the lead with 17. Kill, you have 16. Kill's going to have to answer their 4 in MCU. If they hit, the Crabjoys are going to have to answer their 4. If they miss, the Crabjoys will win the match. Your 4-pointer in the category of the MCU. In the Fantastic Four First Steps, in anticipation of Galactus's arrival, Sue negotiates with Mole Man to have the citizens of New York City evacuated to what specific location?
I only saw this once. Damn. And can we use, we can't use the lifeline anymore, right?
No, you're right. We can't.
But we have our repeats.
We have all our repeats.
Okay.
So it's an underground location.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
That is your first repeat. In the Fantastic Four First Steps, in anticipation of Galactus's arrival, Sue negotiates with Mole Man to have the citizens of New York City evacuated to what specific location?
It's just a basic name. I forgot, man. I only saw this once in theaters.
Because I thought it was like isn't it the underground city?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it was just simplistic. I didn't think it was anything funny or anything like that. Let's just keep using the repeats until because I can't think of anything else. I didn't think it was going to be too complicated.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
That is your second repeat. In the Fantastic Four First Steps, in anticipation of Galactus's arrival, Sue negotiates with Mole Man to have the citizens of New York City evacuated to what specific location?
But also maybe something like subterranean city or something like that. Maybe something a little bit scientific. I don't know.
Subterranea.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a at the end of it. You want to go with that? Something like that.
5, 4.
Let's go with the last repeat.
All right, that is your last repeat. In the Fantastic Four First Steps, in anticipation of Galactus's arrival, Sue negotiates with Mole Man to have the citizens of New York City evacuated to what specific location?
I don't mind missing out this one, man. That's my fault.
No, it's we.
You want to go with like subterranean? I think you're right that it's a thing. Like like
I can't think of anything else. If not, this was a great game.
Yeah.
4.
Subterranea. Final answer.
And that is correct for 4 big points.
Oh my god.
So
Holy shit!
it all comes down to this. It is 20-17. Crabjoys, you'll have to hit your 4 in Marvel Legacy to win. If you miss, a kill for all seasons is the winner.
How many repeats do we have? I don't know.
You have
2.
Your 4-pointer in the category of Marvel Legacy. In Men in Black 3, as a result of moving across timelines, Jay finds himself craving what specific drink?
Chocolate milk.
Yes.
Chocolate milk, final answer.
And your winner, the mighty Crabjoys. The answer was chocolate milk. One hell of a game. We will go ahead and put you guys back. We'll start with Kill. Some freaking incredible pulls. Subterranea is like that. That's a great pull. You guys worked together extremely well through this match. How are you guys feeling about your performance overall?
I mean, I think we could potentially like bitch and moan that I feel like their question was slightly easier for a 4-pointer. That's one of those things that's been asked about so many times. Subterranean, I haven't seen that like asked about like even once in any match whatsoever. The fact that I was the one who pulled that out of the two of us, I think that's a miracle because I've seen that movie, I think like maybe only twice. That was just a random fucking guess.
But I love the it was like underground, then subterranean, and then just like the
Right.
process of elimination there. So honestly, I don't think we had anything to hang out. Usually, I would have been like really mad that it came down to like a question like that. But the fact that we navigated Resident Evil as opponent choice, and then
Right, the fact that it came this close after an opponent's choice match, shows that we are a very strong team.
Mhm.
And while we're not going to be a contender right now,
yeah,
we probably have more season to go, which means that we could easily find ourselves in that position. So as a 2-1 team, the fact that we took a team like the Crabjoys who fucking knocked Jeremy and I out the first time we ever played them, and the fact that I just took them to the final question here with you makes me very proud. And so they played, they weren't having their strongest showing either, and they still did really good in a category that they weren't comfortable with. So we can't say anything about that. But no, I am very proud of ourselves. And I think, again, I keep saying this every single time, but whoever we have to play next, I think should be shitting themselves.
That is very fair. I do think you guys played incredibly well today. And you are definitely not done for the season. You will be back in Act 3 sooner than you think. Taking on a little team that you may have seen play for a title, Country Roads. You'll be playing Kaiser and Matthew. We see you again. How do you feel about playing Country Roads?
Dang.
Here's the thing. I've said this before. I said this in actually said this in my last match, in our last match. Whenever we play friends, we do we do really, really well. And Kaiser and Matthew are two of my closest friends in this community now. And so I think that while it's going to be a very fun match, I think we kind of have it in the bag too. So I am very, very excited to play them. Whoever wins that match, it's going to be a lot of fun. The true winner is going to be this channel for airing that content. Let's be honest here. But yeah, I'm very excited to play them.
For sure. Great showing. We'll see you guys in Act 3. We'll bring in your winners tonight, Mighty Crabjoys. You kept it close. I think for a little bit there, I think I could see you guys sweating a little. We're able to pull that out. A great round 3. Hit all 4 of the questions on the board. How are you guys feeling about that win?
Pretty good. Yeah, I know we knew what we wanted in round 3. We got most of it. And yeah, it was just got lucky with some of those questions, how they went. Feel like that was, I don't think I could have had a worse round 1. So there we go. I guess I could have just not shown up. I guess that's, no effort. I guess my performance in this round 1 was better than my performance in my first ever round 3 here, where I was just not there. So that's pretty good. Yeah, grab bag is not something we really wanted. I think we maneuvered it pretty well, all things considered. Didn't remember Billy Connolly was in Muppet Treasure Island. Thank you for that, Tyler. And no me diga means you don't say. So there you go.
No, it's so good. It was a blast game to play against them. Yeah, that round 1 was definitely not encouraging. Everything just seemed to be out of our wheelhouse. And round 2, grab bag blitz, also something that we haven't given as much attention to yet because there's so many other things to watch. So really happy about how we didn't play well, but I was happy that we were able to navigate it as well as we did. And then round 3, yeah, we just both just worked together and really just showed in that. Happy I got Subterranea when the question came up, because I was like, oh god, Fantastic Four, no, this is still too new, and I was happy I pulled it as fast as I did. Just it was fun. I'm excited to see who we play next and see how we keep this going.
Well, I have an answer for you. You do find yourself now in a number 1 contenders match.
Oh, all right.
You're facing down a pretty battle-tested team that's only played once so far this year. It is Payson and Dylan, the Melee Purists, that you'll be facing on the other end of that number one contenders match. How are you guys feeling about playing Payson and Dylan?
Well, I already know what I need to study next then.
Everything else.
Yeah, everything else. Yeah, I just got to take care of that real quick. But no, I think it should be pretty fun. It's fun because, I mean, Payson's good at fandom and Dylan doesn't pay as much attention to it. So it's kind of a reverse of the usual situation where we're going to be the underdogs that have not seen a bunch of stuff trying to navigate. And they're the ones that, their minds are like steel traps. They remember so much. So it will be a fun little reversal. And I think we can pull the win.
Yeah. We will. Payson said this in his last match. He will not be giving us crabs. We will be giving him crabs.
You know what? I'm sure he looks forward to crabs. Congrats on the win.
So much is joyful about those crabs. You think about it.
See you guys in the contender. For everyone watching, thank you so much for tuning into Blockbuster Brawl. It's going to be one hell of a close here to Act 2. And I can't wait for you to see the title matches coming up real soon. So for everyone here, that has been Javi. That has been Will. That has been Antonio. That has been Tyler. I have been Caleb. And this has been Blockbuster Brawl. See you guys real soon with another great match.
I'll be back. Hail to the king, baby.
What's your favorite?
Live long and prosper.